We are involved in water treatment systems, water solution, water engineering solutions. And we've been incorporated since 2005. Currently, we are involved very heavily in the south of Pakistan, where the government has recently, the recent decision of it was that all people of that province should have clean drinking water, as well as Pakistan in general. But since we primarily are working in the Sindh province, so I can easily speak about that particular place.
Okay. So the government says that the people of the region, the whole of the Sindh province, should have clean drinking water. I guess we should all have clean drinking water. Does the population of Sindh province, do they all have clean drinking water?
Not all of them as yet, but it's easy to say that at least 40% or 45% of the province would be covered, hopefully by March 2013, having clean potable drinking water in all the villages. Right now, the biggest problem that was faced in our area of geographic area rather, was this, that the water was saline, and in certain cases it was so polluted that they could not drink it. So they had intaked a program in which we were told to put in small desalination units called RO units in several areas of that province, of the Sindh province. And then also we are putting in ultrafiltration systems so that we are able to provide them the best quality drinking water to that particular province. But along with that, we are also working in the Middle East in basically providing systems for sewage treatment as well as wastewater, grey water treatment. We feel that the future for this kind of a thing, this kind of a solution for sustainable water to be accessible to the people lies in provision of such systems.
One of the difficulties that people face by not having clean, available drinking water, how does it affect day-to-day life for some communities?
Well, the biggest problem and the challenge that the people face is health, starting from children up to adults. Hepatitis, other waterborne diseases are at a high, especially in the developing countries. Arsenic is another huge problem. And along with that, also the access to sweet water, for which literally in the desert area that we work in, people used to have to walk miles and miles just to get water for their homes. Now at least they don't have to do so. Water is in access to them within a kilometer of their villages. So that has made a huge impact as far as the health of the general health of the poor people are concerned. Yeah.
I mean, people have often talked about water becoming in the future one of the most valuable natural resources. Is there, because of its scarcity, I mean, is there enough available drinking water to provide for the bulk of the population of Pakistan, other countries as well in the developing world?
The problem that the developing world is facing right now is because they have been involved in rapid economic growth, but they have not considered the impact of that rapid economic growth. This problem is not only in the developing countries, it's also in the developed countries. And they have not bothered thinking about the secondary effects of the effluent or the effluents that's going to be coming out, especially from industries such as textile industries or even the pesticide which they put into the agricultural sector. The net result of that is the natural resource, may it be surface water or underground water, gets so highly contaminated that that water basically does become undrinkable. And that is something that our company, Pak Oasis, basically has taken a lead in. And since the time of our incorporation, we are providing now millions and millions of gallons through various schemes with different governments in providing treated water to the people.
I mean, so basically we waste, certainly in a developed world, we're wasting far too much water, it sounds. I mean, what do we have to do to ensure that there is less waste, you know, that people become conscious of the waste that is being perpetrated at the moment?
Yeah, as far as the developing world is concerned, they must develop systems which are a green friendly, in the sense that even if we are to promote sustainable water systems, in order to run them, for example, we in Pakistan have started going on to solar, so that even if the government is providing clean drinking water to its people, it's done on such an economical scale that they can all the people can afford that water. Same thing needs to be done in the developing nations. And waste, as far as the wastage is concerned, that is something that they can only control by higher taxation as far as water is concerned. In the developing world, nobody likes to pay for water. In the developed world, they may be paying for water, but it's not enough. If they were to pay higher, then obviously I'm sure they would start saving on it.
You're here in Doha. What is the message? What is it you would like to see, the message that you bring to Doha, or what is it you would like to see out of the negotiations here as far as supply of clean drinking water to more people goes?
They need, I think Doha conference is extremely important from two aspects. One is that the sustainability of clean drinking water for all through the United Nations is the message that we should all have, and we should try to make that available for all the people. And secondly, Doha conference should push the developing nations to develop systems which are long-lasting and sustainable. These systems provide job opportunities as well as give clean access to water, which is going to bring down their health bill. And as far as the developed nations are concerned, they need to seriously consider looking at their greenhouse gas emissions and trying to control that by doing what they're supposed to do as far as the Kyoto was concerned.